Because now we are going to talk about a controversy, political statement that has now come in from SP Maurya, someone who is rather infamous for his comments that he makes, and in a way he seems to be justifying firing at Karsevaks. He's been saying that there was large-scale vandalism that was committed by the Karsevaks and thereafter action against them was necessary. Let's listen in.
अच्छे साथी रहे हैं और जिसमें अयोध्या में राम मंदिर पर घटना घटी थी वहां पर बिना
We'll try to play out that audio clip once again. We'll just try to play out that audio clip once again to actually listen into what Swami Prasad Maurya has to say of the Samajwadi Party, because this is the very same party as far as his late Chief Minister Mulayam Singh Yadav is concerned, and the action that was taken when he was the Chief Minister back on the 30th of October 1990, where he gave an order to the police to open fire at Karsevaks who had gathered in Ayodhya, given by the call that was given at that period in time. Aishwarya, it seems that the Samajwadi Party Neta seems to justify when it comes to the firing that happened against the Karsevaks.
Well, certainly, SP Maurya once again evoking the controversy out of the firing, the massacre that happened on 2nd of November 1990, where the police force came in and openly fired on thousands of Karsevaks who gathered in and around the Ram Janmabhoomi temple, in which they lost their lives. And now Swami Prasad Maurya, just before 26 January Ram Mandir consecration, another statement which can evoke the sentiments and the beliefs of those Karsevaks that because of their struggle today Ram Janmabhoomi temple is being built, and according to the eyewitnesses, we had a word with several of them who are still living in Ayodhya. They clearly stated that without any permission, without any notice, the police came up and they started open firing. Because of them they lost their lives. Swami Prasad Maurya clearly now stating that it was then government who and he clearly justifies their act, that it is to maintain the law and order situation at that point of time, and therefore the reason the police did an open firing. They were not creating any violence. In fact, the slogans were raised at that point of time that police hamara bhai hai aur hum unke saath hain, and such kind of sloganing were only happening with on the part of Karsevaks. But it was a peaceful march that was going on, but it was police who did an open firing, which clearly is now being justifying the massacre that we all saw is being justified now by SP Maurya. Certainly the reactions will pour in from the Karsevaks and from the fraternity, who clearly believes that it is a struggle of them today. What we are witnessing is Ram Janmabhoomi temple coming into the light.
Right, we'll attempt to play out that reaction from SP Maurya once again. But Aishwarya, in the meantime, isn't it the same party now? What changed after 3 decades? Because the same party leaders now want and invite and they want to get darshan of Ram Lalla in Ayodhya. What changed?
Well, certainly it is Akhilesh Yadav who is not only accepting it, the invitation that would probably be sent by the Ram Janmabhoomi Kshetra, but also not denying it. It is all the opposition parties mainly who had not openly accepted this invitation, but stated that because it's a very sensitive issue and they will take the decision later. Certainly the invitation has been sent to all the opposition leaders who have stature in their own parties and who had the constitutional positions as well. The Congress on their part, the Samajwadi Party on their part, had not openly accepted it. But yesterday Akhilesh Yadav mentioned that when someone who he didn't know will send the invitation, certainly he would not accept that. Certainly is a kind of statement that had not been taken in a very good terms as far as the VHP is concerned, and they clearly had stated that whosoever wanted to come, they can come, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi also stated that after January 22nd, most of the people who are coming from all across the country can come and can have and can worship Lord Ram over here. Everyone should get the Ashirwad of Lord Ram from Ayodhya. But it is those political parties who are not accepting this invitation. On the other side, we saw how Yogi Adityanath,
Well, three decades leader, as far as the top leadership is concerned, they are actually looking forward for an invitation and saying that if they even do not get an invite, they are ready to go after the ceremony. But here is one of those netas. Time and again, the party has distanced themselves from the comments that have been made by Swami Prasad Maurya, but in a way, he seems to be justifying the action that happened against the Karsevaks. So we get you more details and more reactions on that story back